specials literally. Okay. I love that it's unique. It's literally a summer version to me of or any of the versions, plus fruits and chocolate. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a very special review. I'm going to be reviewing Navitus Parfums and AI the Great's latest creation, Amour Infinite. So if you would like to see my 100% honest, unbiased, uninfluenced by anyone review, then please keep watching. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really love sharing fragrance content because fragrance is one of those categories that just makes my face light up. I love it so much. It makes me smile, and especially videos like today just bring so much joy to me. You all know that I've been watching AI the Great since her channel started. I remember, I think the first time I saw her commenting on one of my videos was 2020. Then she started her channel and I have loved her and her channel ever since. I actually had the pleasure of meeting her last year when I went to New York, and she's just so amazing in person. So it is my pleasure to be able to review her third creation with Navitus Parfums. She is the reason why I even started purchasing from Navitus Parfums. They do have a signature collection, but they also collaborate with influencers, which I love. So I always like to share a bit of that in each review because it is a huge accomplishment and just an amazing moment to be able to celebrate another fellow creator, especially another Black woman in this space. I love and trust AI the Great knows so much that this is now my third blind buy of her fragrances with Navitus. I always get them on launch day. It's always so exciting, and I'm always before launch trying to figure out what's going to be the essence of the fragrance, because AI the Great's recommendations are always spot on. I love probably 95% of what she recommends, so I always know that her fragrances will be a hit for me. But AI, I know I've told you before, I know I've told you in person, but it is so amazing to be able to celebrate another Black woman in this space whom I actually truly enjoy, who gets the opportunity to work with a fragrance house such as Navitus. As a fragrance lover myself, I could only fathom one day doing that. So to be able to celebrate you and have fragrance after fragrance after fragrance now that you have created, I am just so proud of you. You have my full support 100%, and so I knew I had to get this fragrance. So let's get into the goods of this fragrance. This retails, I want to say, for 200 and is it like 240? I may be wrong. She had 30% off on launch day, and it might still be going on. So if it is, I will place it across the screen. So I want to say I picked this up for like $208, and I don't know what Navitus ships their fragrances via and like how, but I got this in like 2 days. So shout out to them. I always really love that. Like I said, Navitus, I have been thoroughly satisfied with all the fragrances that I have purchased from their line. And I should also say that I purchased this with my own money. Even though I love and appreciate AI the Great, I'm not gonna give this fragrance 10s across the board just because I love, know, and appreciate her. You all know that I am always here for you all. So this fragrance review will be nothing short of what you're used to getting. Honesty, because that's what you all deserve. So I purchased this straight away using her coupon code. I love that her fragrances are 4.2 ounce bottles because they're huge. This is a lovely pink tinted glass. I believe the actual juice is maybe clear, but it has a beautiful gold top. It is weighted. It's not magnetized, but it fits on very nicely. The bottle is nice to hold in your hand. No complaints there. I have had some plaques that have been like not 100% straight, but really it's like it doesn't affect the juice inside, so I'm okay with it. So now that we have talked price and everything of the such, now I want to show you guys how the fragrance comes packaged. I am a packaging girl. I don't ever keep my packaging, but for as expensive as this fragrance is, I love to see a well-packaged presentation. That's just who I am. If I'm paying luxury prices, I need a luxurious unboxing experience, and Navitus always gives me that. So this is how their fragrances come. You have this really nice paper sleeve, and then you have this black matte box that says Navitus Parfums, and you open her. It's almost too big for me to hold. And then you have a box within a box. So you pull this flap down, and here's where the fragrance is actually housed. This is like a black, it's probably not real leather. It's probably like a faux leather, but it's really nice and substantial. And it is a fragrance coffin, and your fragrance would sit in this satin lined bed like so. Let's get on to the notes of this fragrance. So on this card, you have AI the Great at the top. You have Amour Infinite. This is an extrait de parfum, which I love because this is the highest concentration of parfum oil, which means you get great longevity, great sillage. The scent is a lot more potent than even an eau de parfum, and especially than an eau de toilette. So I really love extrait de parfums, and that's what I really enjoy about Navitus Parfums, is that you get high quality fragrances. This is described as a modern, elegant, and romantic scent. For your top notes, we have Italian bergamot, red fruits, pomegranate, pineapple, and grapefruit. For your heart or your middle notes, we have orange blossom, honeysuckle, rose, and jasmine. And for your base notes, we have white chocolate, Madagascan vanilla, heliotrope, driftwood, and sandalwood. And this is AI the Great's collaboration with master perfumer Bertrand Duchaufour. I believe he is the perfumer behind her 2 previous iterations, and they're masterpieces. So a year ago, I remember I met up with Lavishly Chi-Chi, and I was like, what do you think her next fragrance notes will be? And I said that I thought it would be pomegranate. So I was so happy to see pomegranate as a note in this fragrance. One thing that I love about AI the Great, and that I appreciate, which is why I buy her fragrances, is she doesn't just give you your run-of-the-mill scent. Because she is a fragrance collector and connoisseur herself, I think at least that she wants to give you something interesting and different. And I love that, because as someone with over probably 150 fragrances, I don't want just a typical scent. Give me something that I've possibly never smelled before, or something that's just really different and unique. So AI the Great spoke about this being a juicy, fruity rose fragrance, which I love because rose is probably my #1 scent note. So I was really excited, and I will insert my first impression when this fragrance arrived. Special delivery. Special delivery. Okay. Y'all know I'm not a dancer. I'm classically trained, darling, in ballet with pliés, tendus, and pirouettes. But we do have a special delivery today that I'm very excited about, so let me go grab it. This is my 3rd fragrance from AI the Great. And baby, I've been waiting for this. I was out of town when it got delivered. Just glad nobody stole it. Oh, I'm so excited. Special delivery. I don't even know who sings that song. Probably somebody from like almost back in the day, from like the Bronx or something. I don't know. Here she is. Shimmy her. Amour Infinite. Okay, so let me give you my first impressions. This is very summery. Oh, I love it. I smell rose and chocolate and pineapple and orange and white florals. Tangy, sweet, gourmandy without being too, it's like a summer gourmand for sure. This is beautiful. There's something very citrusy and tart about it. Okay, so far, this is gorgeous. I would say this is great for if you like a fruity floral that's tangy and a little gourmandy without being too gourmandy. I'm gonna wear this and I'll let you guys know my first impression like in a week, but like in real time in the vlog, and like, just keep following along. So as you guys can see, I was loving this scent. This scent blew me away, and we're gonna spray more today. This is going to be my scent of the day. So right off the bat, I do get honeysuckle, mandarin orange, rose, and white chocolate. This fragrance reminds me of, it's closest to YSL Libre because of that mandarin orange and vanilla. So it's most like that with rose and chocolate. So to me, I get honeysuckle, orange blossom, rose, chocolate, a little vanilla. I definitely get Italian bergamot. That's that really fresh, tart citrus note. I don't exactly distinguish between the red fruits, the pomegranate, the pineapple, and the grapefruit, but it's definitely a tart, fruity, floral scent. This I could see being someone's signature scent, though I don't subscribe to that idea because I like picking a new scent daily. But this is so unique. I love it. It literally smells like fruity floral Libre from YSL with added chocolate. I love this. Now, for longevity, I would say on me, this lasts up to 8 hours. The first time I wore it and the second time, it lasted a really long time. The scent didn't really change from when I sprayed it in the opening to the dry down. For me, on my skin, this scent smells the same through the longevity of the fragrance. I don't think that's a bad thing because I like what I smell at first to be what I smell the entire length of the fragrance. Now, I will say, the sillage for this isn't the best. It doesn't radiate so loudly, but I like that because this could be very headache inducing if it were too loud because of that orange blossom and those tart fruity notes. So I am glad that it doesn't radiate that far and project that much, but it's still a scent that I would love someone to smell as I'm walking by. I have received a compliment wearing this when I first sprayed it. Someone was like, ooh, that smells pretty. But they really couldn't tell the notes because this just has so many beautiful notes blended. I just adore this. That honeysuckle, the fruity notes. It's fruity and floral without being traditional fruity floral, without being juvenile. It's interesting in that it has vanilla and white chocolate. I hope that the longer this fragrance sits and macerates, especially because it has vanilla, that I do get more of that chocolate and vanilla. Because I will say as the fragrance sits, like in the dry down, I don't get too much of the chocolate and vanilla. I love this fragrance so much, you guys. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting a fruity rose, but there are so many things you can do with rose that I definitely didn't expect this, but I really love it. Now, I know everyone's going to ask because when I shared that I picked this up, I already started getting DMs of people asking how this ranks with others, if I would please share my first impressions. So, AI the Great has 3 fragrances with Navitus Parfums. She has Ambrosia Imperiale, Amour Infinite, and now Amour Infinite. Ambrosia Imperiale will always be the belle of the ball. Ambrosia Imperiale is definitely the most androgynous or masculine forward scent, so that is my favorite. You all know that I love a deep, sexy, kind of masculine scent. It's banana, it's saffron, Savannah, it's a little boozy. I love it. That is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Now, Amour Infinite, I would say is third. So Amour Infinite is your Jolly Rancher, apple Jolly Rancher scent. There are some, I think, caramel and boozy notes in it, but I don't too much get that. I think there's even coffee in it. I don't get a lot of that. To me, it's very fruit forward. It's very tart. It's juicy. It makes my mouth salivate. A beautiful scent for spring or fall, I think, but it's not my favorite of the bunch. This is definitely in second place. I love that it's unique. It's literally a summer version to me of YSL Libre or any of the versions of that, plus fruits and chocolate. It is so beautiful. YSL Libre can lean a bit masculine, and because this has so many fruity notes and floral notes, it is more feminine for sure. I just can't get enough of this fragrance. I can't wait to wear it more this summer. Oh, she's just so yummy. Like, I have no rose fragrance in my entire collection that's honeysuckle, that's chocolate, that's vanilla, that's pomegranate, red fruit, pineapple. Like, what? I probably would mix this with a mango or a pineapple fragrance because I kind of want it to be more tropically, but that may make it smell a bit juvenile. I don't know. What I will say is that AI did her thing in making this be a unique fragrance experience, something that I have never tried before, but it doesn't lean juvenile, it doesn't lean body splash. This is just gorgeous. It's definitely light, kind of how Amorous Intense is. So if you enjoyed Amorous Intense because it's light, I think you would enjoy this. I think this has more depth than Amorous Intense. It's a bit more complex. And yeah, this is definitely my number 2 spot. Ambrosia Imperial will always be number 1 to me. She is just such a unique stunner. Amour Infinite, have you guys tried this scent? Are you thinking of buying it? This is for the man or woman who wants to smell bright, exuberant, fruity, floral, fun, with rose, chocolate, and vanilla notes. I really don't get the... I mean, it does have a woody nuance in the base, so I guess I can see the driftwood and sandalwood, but it's definitely that heart, the rose, jasmine, honeysuckle, and orange blossom. I get a ton of that, especially with the bergamot and the fruit notes. She is so beautiful. Once again, shout out to you, AI the Great. I will link her channel down below. Another wonderful fragrance that I can't wait to wear more and see how she macerates and deepens and just transforms. She is a beauty. I will link this product down below and the coupon code to save 30% if it is still valid. AI the Great, kudos to you on your 3rd fragrance. I knew I would love it, and yeah, it's YSL Libre with fruity, like tangy notes, and she is just a summer sensation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're picking this up, or have you? Do you like it? Do you love it? Maybe it's not your taste. All opinions are open. You guys know I'm always going to be 100% honest with you guys. So be sure to share with me how you are feeling about this fragrance. I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.